pointing it this way so I don't record this.
I saw that. I'll fucking delete that shit.
It's a live stream, dude. Jeez. Hey, guess where I am? I'm on Dundas Street East, so I've already had my first dingus of the stream. So hello everyone, I am live. It is Monday evening, 6 p.m. It's a bit cooler today. The fall weather has finally arrived in Toronto, at least for today anyway. It's about 16 Celsius. So I'm sitting here in Regent Park on Dundas Street East. We're looking east right now. And I'm happy to be back in Toronto. As you may know, I was in North Bay for a few days. I got back last night. So I thought I'd take a walk around downtown and sort of get back into the swing of walking around the big city. So greetings everyone. Thanks for checking out the stream so far. I got my YouTube account. I got Vivian Johnson, Mark Inshin, hello. Got Whitby Dude, Modano, Craig O'Connor, John Havoc, Zach the Vehicle Enthusiast, Carol L. Hello Kitty Cat, Billy T, Gertage, Easy Flash, Mike A, got John Nicholson, Robert Grazanio, how's it going? Same Dingus Street, yep. Embedded S Ram, Eileen Dover, hello. So we're looking east, but I think I'm going to make my way south. Hey, Brent Sheehan. Dublin Sullivan is here. Salayada's here, hello. Mike Landry's in the house with a $3 super. Hello, Ken and everyone. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the $3 super chat. Welcome, Mike, and cheers. Peter Bradfield, hello. Recording Alanis Morissette. Oh, is that right? 29th anniversary. Okay, that's cool. Am I allowed? Of course I'm allowed. I'm sitting here in public on the sidewalk. If anyone walks by, well, guess what? They're in a public place, so you're totally allowed to record or take pictures out in public, right? Hey, Nutty One, how you doing? I even started to point my stream over here when they were walking by, just because I thought he might say something because he had his kids with him, right? So I even did that. I didn't have to do that, but I did it anyway. But he still said something, right? So, yeah. You just can't win with some people. Alanis was on You Can't Do That on television. I don't think a lot, but she did appear on it a few times. Alright, let's start going this way. I'm going to walk west just over to Parliament Street, and then I'm going to head south. I'm going to try to avoid walking west too much at this time of day, because the sun is low and glaring directly in my face if I walk west. Hey, Michael Kirik, hello. Andrew W. Alright, Parliament Street. Let's head on south here. You can see the sun in that direction. Yikes. All the streetcars are being diverted here. There was a huge backup of streetcars along Dundas East just as I was getting ready to start the stream. How was the long bus ride? It was alright. I just sort of zoned out. It didn't feel as long as I thought it would. I got back into Toronto around 10 o'clock last night. Almost looks like North Bay. I could see a slight resemblance to parts of Castle Street, I guess. So maybe I'll take us down to Front Street. And I thought maybe I'd walk up Yonge Street for a bit. Sort of a welcome back to downtown Toronto walk. I'm not sure, Neville. How you doing?
Peanut muddy?
Not sure why the streetcars are all being diverted here. That's right, home of the junk house. And I did manage to do a video walking along Castle Street in North Bay. It was the last video I recorded on the way to the bus station actually yesterday. So I do take a walk past the junk house again in that video. That'll be coming up in, I don't know, the next few days to a week or so. Alex Oliveira. Jacques Pilot, hello. Here's Shooter Street. Moss Park right over here. Moss Park Apartments. Easy flash, this is Parliament Street on the east side of downtown. Only twice. Do you live up north, Easy Flash, or you seem familiar with North Bay? I was just there, as you as you may know. Did you catch my live stream from North Bay a few days ago? All right, good work, Gertage. It does sometimes happen where the Stridester and myself happen to stream simultaneously. Oh, you're a lifelong North Bayite. Okay, right on. Well, I have a bunch of North Bay videos coming up. I'm going to space them out though. Mix them in with some Toronto videos, or don't want to post all North Bay stuff too quickly. That might not go over so well with my Toronto-based channel. I do have a North Bay video coming up for tomorrow though. Hey Kevin Hawthorne, how you doing? Capelan, what's up? Did I run into the Palmers? No, I didn't actually. I thought I might see them out and about, but didn't happen. I actually didn't manage to meet up with a few people I was sort of planning or hoping to meet up with, but sometimes that's just what happens, right? Life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Sorry to hear that, Easy Flash. I really hope you find a place to get settled in. It's quite the blustery wind all of a sudden kicked up here. Oh, Brad was in Mattawa. Okay. Hey, Jenny is in the chat with a $10 super with late fees. Forgiveness, please. Well, I think I can overlook it this time, Jenny. Of course, late fees do apply, and thank you very much for paying up. Cheers, Jenny. Thank you so much for the generous super chat. Wesley, I'm doing a live stream.
Huh?
Live stream.
For what?
Just to show people Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Some people just like to see what's going on in Toronto, so they watch from all over the world. Yeah. Yeah. It's on YouTube.
What's the YouTube channel?
It's called the Ken Continuum.
The Ken Continuum? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, thank you. Cool. Nice doggy. Yeah. You want to say hi to like a whole bunch of people?
Yeah, I'll let my dog do it.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful. Dogs of Toronto.
There we go. We got some Toronto pooches here. Oh, look at that. Oh, they like each other.
How dare you. I saw somebody selling bike like that the other day. It was Paris on the train camp. Oh my god! And I was like, it's actually so cool. It was only $200. Am I correct?
Right. Have a good day. See ya. All right, we're making our way down to Front Street. Friends for Zelda, right? Zelda's so hyper, she'd probably wear both of those dogs out in no time. At King Street. Well, I certainly don't mind these cooler temperatures. It's quite refreshing. I was enjoying it in North Bay as well, even though when you're walking around in North Bay, even if it's only 15 degrees, if it's sunny out, there's no shade. There's no tall buildings in North Bay to give you shade, so the sun is just always blasting down on you and you start to get hot no matter what the temperature is. There's no shady side of the street like in Toronto, right? Took a very long walk on Saturday all around North Bay, recording several videos, and I ended up sunburning my nose because the sun was just relentlessly blasting down on my face. Those are the only jokes worth telling, Wesley. Come on now. If there's no chickens crossing any roads, what's the point of even telling a joke? Huge new Corktown station under construction here. The Ontario line, new subway. Yeah, parts of North Bay are quite lacking in trees. Other parts have a lot of trees, but if you're in downtown North Bay or any of the busy streets, not much in the way of trees. Toronto seems to have more trees right in town than North Bay does. Pretty much easy flash. That's why this city is probably second only to New York as a city to do walking content in. Because there's just so many neighborhoods that are all walkable and urban. And they're all connected to one another. You can just walk from one neighborhood to the next, to the next, to the next. And change it up and switch it around and do it all over again. And it's always interesting. People just keep on watching. Wow, Peter. I think Atlanta would be too hot of a place for me to live, that's for sure. Oh, of course Easy Flash. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. In Canada, at least.
You said yellow. Why did you say yellow? That is a light, I don't. Light.
Hello. How you doing? Hey, good.
Nice walk around?
Yeah,
When you get
nice
cold,
walk
you won't
around.
be able to wear a t-shirt that much longer.
I know. I'm still feeling not quite warm, but I think just right. So
Just on the edge.
if it stays like this forever, I'll be happy. But it won't. So.
See the t-shirt in 6 weeks.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work.
You too. Thank you very much. I ran into a friendly viewer, as we say. He was very friendly. He knows all about my particular temperature preferences and all that sort of thing. That's true, Neville. That still covers a pretty big chunk of area, you know, downtown. Like, all of Old Toronto, pretty much, is walkable, plus a lot of East York and York. That's about 50 square miles, and even some parts of Etobicoke down by the lake, like Mimico, New Toronto, are pretty walkable. So there's a pretty good chunk of land, about 50 square miles, that is urban and walkable. That's bigger than all of San Francisco, and it has 1 million plus people in that area, which is also more than San Francisco, the entire city of San Francisco. Right, Jenny? I guess that's one of my quirks. Every walktuber has a quirk, I guess, and well, that's mine. Crossing Princess Street. Let's go to the other side. Hello, Harjot. Andy Wood, what's up? Cool look down Front Street. This area has really densified. If you go back 10 years on Street View, it was all low-rise here, and now it's all like this. It's like a canyon forming here. Hey, Newfie Princess. We just crossed Princess Street. I don't know if I'll find a Newfie Street though. We'll keep an eye out. I use a Samsung Galaxy S20 FE. It's an older phone. It's about 4 years old, but it still works. So I'll keep using it as long as it does the job. Justin Turdo, hello. Picard is here. Ahead walk at the 9.9, engage. This building is flying up now. It took forever to get up to this level. Once it got past those floors, it just started going crazy fast. Hey, Lena Sandoval, hello. Sherborne. No more building. Toronto needs lots of new buildings, I think. All the people pouring into the city every year, they have to live somewhere. The prices will go even higher if they stop building in Toronto. They're already high enough as it is. Maybe they should overbuild and the prices might go down a bit. Oh, Marge is here too. Hello, Marge. I didn't see you. I know some people are doing double duty, and I thank them for that. Some of the mods maybe are jumping back and forth. Hey, Louise Moran, hello. Looking back through the chat here. I know I miss chats. That's just inevitable. It's definitely not personal if I don't reply to your chat. It just probably zipped by and I didn't even see it. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know, Vivian. Marge isn't here yet. Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Hey, Red Eye. You like the light poles? Sort of the old historic looking here because we're in the old part of town, St. Lawrence Market, Old Town area. This is sort of like Toronto's much smaller equivalent to old Montreal. Much smaller, much less extensive. Another one of my quirks. Yeah, I guess I have more than one quirk. So for those people who don't enjoy quirks, this probably isn't the channel for you. I got quirks up the yin yang. I try to keep most of them to myself though. I do that. Kurt Affair, how you doing? A nice visit in North Bay. Yeah, it was pretty good. We had lots of good times, a few weird times. I had my Greco's pizza, so and we're at Jarvis. Yeah, it was nice to come back though. This is home to me now. When I'm in North Bay, I don't go like, I'm home. That's what I do when I come back to Toronto. Hometown is home and feel like that is, you know, the real home, but at one time I felt that way about North Bay, but not now. This is home now. I feel like a visitor there now. I'm just visiting a very familiar place. Now as if, what is up? There's the St. Lawrence Market. Yeah, it can certainly be cozy depending on what neighborhood you're in. Winnipeg is always home to Billy T. Hey Yahia, welcome. Maybe a few people are so welcome all those who might have crossed over to the other side. Carl Roth, hello. Canadian Vasily, welcome everyone. Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Divyesh Patel, hello. Scott Briggs, welcome. Was Johnny having issues with his stream? With the signal? Because I know he uses Bell sometimes, which is what I use. Hey, Novella Costs, how's it going? Yeah, I guess the truce was broken this evening. Vivian says, yes, he was. Okay. Hopefully I don't run into any signal problems. So far, so good. MW, good evening. Here's the landmark of the neighborhood, or one of them. St. Lawrence Market itself also would be the landmark of the St. Lawrence neighborhood, but I'd say this is tied with that building, the Flatiron building here. Don't jinx it, right? Where did Johnny end up? I wonder if he's still in the area. Maybe he'll be recording another video around downtown. Maybe he'll snipe me, or maybe I can snipe him.
Let's go.
Oh, you tried Shake Shack? I haven't even tried it yet. And I live here. He ended up at Yonge and Dundas. Oh, yes. Hey, Randy Ruck. You think that's what the issue was? I know there's some pretty strong Aurora Borealis action happening. I think last night was particularly good. Hey, Alan K. with a $3 super. Hey, Ken, welcome home. Thank you very much. Late entrance fee. Thank you once again for paying the late fee and for the welcome back. Cheers, Alan K. Thank you for your support. And Jeanette's here. Welcome, Jeanette. This stretch of Front Street is really nice with the 19th century streetscape, but the sidewalks here are so narrow. It gets really busy sometimes, and it's actually pretty annoying to walk along here sometimes. It's not so bad at the moment, but sometimes I literally just have to step out and walk along the curb over here because I walk faster than most people. And I'm sort of getting frustrated. But tonight, it's not so bad right now. Why the heck not? Let's go look at the dog fountain. Hey, Linda Jane Jackson, hello. The pizza was fantastic. I posted a picture of it on my Instagram. And you can tell just by looking at the picture that it's amazingly delicious pizza. It looks delicious just looking at it. You'll see what I mean. Sometimes you look at a picture of pizza and it just looks like, yeah, it looks all right. This is beyond that. It's like, wow, I want to eat that. And I did. We're in Barksey Park, that's right. Hey, evening Ian Francis. Jefferson Rivas, hello. Looking at the dog fountain. Hey, greetings Karen. And for those who would like to see, there's a link to my Instagram in the description of this live stream. It's Ken Continuum, but there's a direct link in the description if you want to check it out. Where are we off to? I think I'm going to head over to Yonge Street. We'll take a walk up Yonge Street. Hey, Ken Lan, hello. JP Atherton with $5. You can see the park from your office. Oh, right on. So do you work in this building right here, maybe? This building appeared in The Fly, the 1986 David Cronenberg movie with Jeff Goldblum. One of the characters worked in this building on the show. Cheers to the $5. Thank you very much. Hey, Rascally Rabbit is here. Oh, the black one. So right here. Nice. Yeah, excellent view from there as well. Hey, Greg Keating, welcome. Just Smitty's here. There's the cat, the other cat. There's the guy with the phone on the stick. Yarrow Bumblefoot, hello. Yeah, I've been hearing lots of stuff about the new Joker movie. I wasn't planning to rush out and see it anyway. I'll probably eventually getting around to seeing it through other means. I'll leave those other means to your imagination. Hey, welcome Greg. What looks disturbing, the new Joker movie? Or Front Street? All right, just checking. We're at Yonge. Neville saw it and loved it. Saw it in IMAX. Yeah, I guess the only way to know if you like it or not is to go and see it, right? I never just listen to everything critics say or other people who watched it. I want to see for myself. I've liked lots of movies that had bad reviews. I think even a couple of my favorite movies of all time got bad reviews. Hey, Cliff Burke. They've been working on this, I don't know, since before the summer. Just giving it a spruce up, the Hockey Hall of Fame in the old bank building here. Beautiful old historic building. Tom Bikes, welcome. You can see the future tallest building in Canada, getting ever taller there. The spooky ghost.
Yeah, we're live right now, chat.
Yeah.
You streaming on Twitch?
On YouTube.
Ah, YouTube.
Yeah. Do you want to say hi? Got almost 300 people.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yo, chat, what's good? How you guys feeling? Hope y'all doing good, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Nice. Same to you. All right. See ya. So I guess I have to walk through the scaffolding. Hey, enjoy the decline. Welcome. What's good? It's good to be back in Toronto. That's what's good. Janice Pike, hello. Rock of the Casbah, nice. Very pleasant Monday evening so far. Heading due north up Yonge Street. For those who are just joining, welcome to the stream. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome, and by all means, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. You can catch my next stream. I do these regularly. If you enjoy this sort of thing. There's the young bus. Not to be confused with the old bus. Hey, Fran Roscoe, hello. We're losing daylight. I think sunset is at around 6:45 now. All right. Hey, hello, Carl. Maybe I already said hello. That guy said, I want to be on YouTube, so he was the opposite of a dingus. Although he just kind of kept walking. A real dingus would say, I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to be seen in public on a recording device. I didn't run into any dinguses in North Bay while I was recording there. I don't think so anyway. Don't seem to remember any. MW. I'm still using my smartphone for the live streams. My old Samsung phone. And I've been using the Osmo Pocket to do my pre-recorded videos for about 5 years now. Of course, I'm using the Pocket 3 now, though. I never used a GoPro ever, really. I've never owned one. Rob Mahoney, I guess I wouldn't argue with that. I have done a few videos along George Street too. I haven't had any problems, just out of sheer luck, I think. Ruben Quinones, how you doing? Welcome. I just realized that it's getting pretty close to October 10th, so that means I have to use my Source gift card. Before then, the guy at the Source store told me October 10th was pretty much the last day I could use it. So maybe tomorrow I'll head up to the Source store at Yonge and Bloor and find something to buy. I think I have enough money on there to get maybe a memory card or something. I could always use more of those. Sorry, no. The good side of Massey Tower, right? Adelaide Street. Hey, Skywalking, welcome. Brent Sheehan. This is a nice older building here. One of the more historic early proto skyscrapers, I guess you could say. Sky starting to do the thing that it does when the sun goes down. Not as nice as the sky in North Bay the other day, though.
I feel like it's like...
I don't think I've ever seen a sky as nice as that. I mean, I grew up in North Bay, lived there till I was an adult, and that might have been the nicest sunset I had ever seen. For sure, Jenny. Yeah, it's the camera making it appear brighter. It's not as bright in the real world as it appears in the stream. Oh, we have a shouter over there, shouting about something. Hey, Petrus, hello. It's decently lively here on Yonge Street. I notice a lot of people wearing much warmer clothing though. I'm still out here in my t-shirt. And I probably still will be wearing my t-shirt a month from now. That's my quirk. What bring me to North Bay? Well, it's my hometown, so I went to go visit. I usually go once a year, maybe every other year, but lately, the last few years, it's been more like once a year. And there was a show I specifically wanted to see there, the B.A. Johnson show. And a local band opened up for him, who were made up of some friends of mine too. Tall Pork, that's what they're called. They're a punk band. And of course my mom lives there, so I went to see her too. And I have a few close friends who still live there. I didn't get to see everybody though, there just wasn't enough time. And plans just don't always work out. At the show though, I saw a whole bunch of people I hadn't seen in a long time. Some of them I hadn't seen since I moved to Toronto in 2010. And a few others even longer than that. So it was cool to see a bunch of familiar faces. We all are a bit older now, but we're still rocking. Oh yeah, my mom has a punk band too, that's right. Like money or funny paper? Is that a reference to the Beatles? You never give me your money? You only give me your funny paper. The Continuum. Hey, Wing Zero. Ah, good old Yonge Street. no matter how many years go by and all the different phases and stages and different sort of vibes and feels Yonge Street has, there's always people just walking, right? It's always alive.
That's exciting.
People will say Yonge Street is nothing like it used to be. It was way better like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, depending on how old the person is who's saying that. Or it's dead now, it used to be way busier, yada yada yada. I just think they are remembering the past with rose-colored glasses, to be honest. I think it's just as busy now as it ever was. And the population in downtown Toronto is far, far higher now than it was decades ago. Hey, Jake Eves. So they say. Sounds like I was away for months. I guess a few days away can feel like that sometimes, depending on the situation. All right, here's Shooter Street. Over 300 viewers. Thanks everyone. Hope you're enjoying my back in Toronto stream.
Just warning you.
Yeah, that too, Jenny, that too. I don't think I could enjoy living in a place that didn't have any skyscrapers for me to gawk at. I did it though for a long, long time. I had to make do with a couple of 11-story buildings in North Bay. Hey, BBQ with Neil, hello. Walking through some long ass scaffolding here. They're redoing the exterior of the old Nordstrom store to make way for the new tenants. Simon's is coming, Italy. I think Nike is opening up another big store here too. Yeah, the one is very close to surpassing One Bloor East across the street. Right on, Jeanette. Well, at least you have quite a few skyscrapers there in Houston you can gawk at, right? Not as many as in Toronto, but hey, it's not too shabby. I'm gonna cross here so I avoid the Muzak. Then the Finch, yeah, I think the Finch LRT will open up before the Eglinton Crosstown. Seems to be that way. I'd prefer if the Eglinton Crosstown opened like 3 years ago though. Hey, around Toronto, hello. Yeah, tons of change. Every year there's noticeable change, right? Doesn't take very long. Like significant change. Not just like, oh, one new restaurant opened, you know? More like, oh, there's 5 new huge buildings now that weren't there a year ago. Hey, Jelly Bean, hello. Glad you could make it. Dan Harmson, hello. I'm just sort of keeping some distance between myself and the music over there. You all know why. If you don't know why, you're probably new. And if you're new, welcome. Come and say hi in the chat. Subscribe and all that jazz. And eventually you'll come to know why I avoid the music. Yeah, I'm pretty skilled at avoiding the music now. I haven't had any copyright claims in a live stream. Well, in a couple of months at least, anyway. A flat, infinite, plane Earth. What is up?
I don't know if it's gonna fit you up.
John Barrientos 9, welcome. Someone said Times Square of Toronto, yeah. You'll hear that pretty much anytime you see a group of out-of-towners walking through Yonge and Dundas. At least one of them will say that. I bet you that has been uttered more often here than anything else, including hello. Or including, do you have any spare change? Donkey Balls, how's it going? I'll say it slowly, because we all know what happens if I say that fast. Got some music here. I'm just going to mute the audio for a second. Alright, sorry about that. I always find it funny that this place here, which is very popular with tourists and locals alike, lots of kids and families also are to be found. The music they play there is so like vulgar. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, every other word is just like, well, you can imagine what every other word is, right? And it's blasting at like really loud levels. Yeah, this is the block that had all the big record stores in decades past. Whoa. This guy's suitcase literally almost like ran right into me. He didn't seem to give a shit whether or not people walk into it or not. If I didn't look down, I would have tripped over it and fell flat on my face. So here is Elm Street. Looks like the cops are blocking off the street here. We know what that means. I think a protest is probably making its way down Yonge Street here. Here's the Zanzibar. So I won't walk through this thing. I can walk on the outside. I don't think it matters if I walk on the street now, since the cops are blocking it off from traffic. I don't know what she was talking about. Something about it's science. Maybe she was blinded by it. Wow, John Barrientos. Thank you, Marge, for letting me know. John Barrientos gifted 10 memberships. Holy moly. How amazingly generous. Thank you very much, John Barrientos 9, for gifting so many new memberships here. Cheers, John, and welcome to the 10 new members. I hope you enjoy all the privileges that membership will bring you. Maybe some of you have been members before. There's a few perks that come with channel membership. Hey, Crikey, how you doing? Yonge Street is cleaned up compared to how it was in the 70s and 80s. Oh yeah. That's when it was the Sin Strip back then. I've talked about that before. All the seedy adult-oriented businesses that used to line downtown Yonge. Sort of, well, Times Square we were talking about earlier, sort of similar to how you might remember 1970s and 80s Times Square to be. Peep shows, you know, adult cinemas, adult bookstores, bunch of strip clubs, of course. That's why they called it the Sin Strip, and about 100 massage parlors. Someone up ahead is blasting the Pointer Sisters. They're so excited. The person on that longboard there. The good old days, says Alan Kay. I'm sure a lot of people prefer that version of Yonge Street over how it is now. And I remember when it was still sort of like that through the 80s. That's when I first started visiting Yonge Street and walking around on my own, taking it all in. It still had a lot of that stuff. Not as much as in the mid to late 70s. I think that was the peak. You heard the Pointer Sisters. Yeah, he was so excited to be longboarding up Yonge Street. I'm going to cross. The other side of the street is much better sidewalk, better view. Still got the cops all getting ready. So I imagine the protest is going to make its way south down Yonge Street here. I'm not exactly sure. He's directing traffic to go one way or the other. A whole bunch of cops here now. There's a helicopter flying overhead as well that I can hear. So get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. We didn't see the tower tonight, but we do have a helicopter. Anthony Salinas Ramirez, welcome. Let me check out my battery. Wow, we're still at 87%. Seems my power bank is doing a extra good job tonight. I can hear the protest actually. Maybe it's going down Bay Street over there. Or maybe it's coming along College Street over here. I have no clue. Danny Seward, hello. Thank you very much. That's right. Like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Hit all the buttons. Notification bell too. Come and say hi in the chat if you haven't never done so. Or not. I don't know, do we want to see the protest or should we avoid the protest? I figured if it goes past me, whatever, I'll just keep on walking, but I don't think I want to go out of my way to find the protest, you know what I mean? We've all seen it many times before. Here's the Aura. Maybe it's coming down Gerard Street over there. It's going to Nathan Phillips Square. All right. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I can hear it. They must be going down Bay Street over there. I thought maybe today would be a day when there wouldn't be anything happening, but I guess I was wrong. Hey, have a good night, Jeanette. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the skyscrapers in Houston. Hey, 12 is here. What's up, 12? It has been a minute. Glad you could check out the stream tonight. Starting to cook some dinner. Perfect timing. We're at Young and College. Looks like they have this blocked off too. See any protests making its way down Bay Street over there? I don't. I can hear it though. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Hey, sounds nice, John Ronald. Glad you're having a relaxing time. And Danny Seward, a $13.99 super chat. Hello from Newfoundland. Have a great evening, Ken. Wow, thank you very much, Danny, for the generous super chat. I'm having a pretty good evening. I'm glad to be back in Toronto. And I'm not sweating, so that's always good. Cheers. Thank you very much for your support. My hair is going everywhere right now. It's mighty breezy out here. I'm not sure why all these side streets are blocked off if the protest is going down Bay Street, but I don't know. Yeah, I heard about that, Karen. That's pretty crazy. It's like a road rage incident, apparently, that turned into a shooting incident. Hey, hey, Heron Song. Hello, hello. Well, you can probably guess what the protest is, right? Today is October 7th. I think that pretty much sums it up. John 123 Canada 420. Eddie want to meet. Who's Eddie? Is it a dog? It's not the Eddie, is it? Not scared to walk Toronto? Of course not. What's to be afraid of? Look how busy it is. Oh, Ready Eddie. All right. I think I've heard that name mentioned here and there. Didn't he just appear in another Walktuber stream recently? I haven't met Ready Eddie yet. Do I like the cold? Well, I like it better than the heat and humidity. I don't like when it's cold, like freezing cold. I don't consider this to be cold right now. I like when it's cool.
Mr. Continuum.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Ready Eddie.
You're Ready Eddie. Hey. We were just talking about you in the chat. I was like, I don't think I met Ready Eddie yet.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. You too.
I'm freezing right now.
It's okay.
Yeah, I've been watching you for a while, and I started.
Nice.
Live streaming, giving it a go.
Nice. Well, do you want to say hi to my chat here?
Hey, chat.
Hey, Ready Eddie, everyone.
Stream sniping other persons.
Were your ears burning? We literally were just talking about you. So you're just doing a
Yeah, I
video
was
now?
gonna scooter down to the harbor front, and then I realized my scooter battery does not have enough juice to get me back home after. So, yeah.
Cool. Are you streaming with the Pocket 3, or are you just recording?
Okay. No, I'm streaming right
streaming,
now.
okay.
Live stream going on.
Nice. Excellent.
I'm still
Excellent.
trying to figure out the way to do all this. So,
Right. Yeah, I still haven't tried streaming with my Pocket 3. I
It
figure
kinda-
I have all this junk that I got, so I might as well use it, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do it like it. Everyone's letting me know when it kind of cuts in and out because the signal kind of drops and then it like goes back in.
I find that happens a lot when you stream with the Pocket 3, right? I think
Yeah.
more so than just with this sort of setup. But
Yeah, I need to switch back to my gimbal and get used to using that.
Right. I'm totally used to this now. So I even carry around this stupid thing because my phone battery is not what it used to be.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I like your setup. I got used to that. I could like use some duct tape to like.
I did that
get the
before. I
battery on
taped
there.
this on here before, but not tonight.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you get at it.
All right. Well, awesome meeting you, Ready Eddie.
All right.
So everyone, check out Ready Eddie on
Thanks,
YouTube,
guys.
right?
All right, thanks a lot, Ken.
All right.
Take care. Nice
You're
to
welcome,
meet you.
man. Nice meeting you too.
All righty.
Continue. He is a cool guy. All right, I think all the protest action is well south of us now. I don't see any cops up here blocking things. Peter Bradfield, $1.99. You're glad it's just a protest and not terrorism. Well, that is certainly something we can all be glad of, Peter. And thank you very much for the $1.99 super chat. Hope you're enjoying the stream this evening. Cheers, Peter Bradfield. Thank you very much. Yeah, the city does look really extra awesome at night when all the buildings are lit up. Hey, Jennifer Gala is here. Hello. Music for Life, welcome. Alan got 3 ads so far. Yeah, sorry about the ad situation. That's out of my hands. I could turn off monetization while I stream, and I suppose then there wouldn't be any ads. I think some people have done that before. Properly dark now. Just over 90 minutes in.
They were like, you can't do PCI. Yes. High risk PCI.
I must be getting hungry. Well, I guess I am a little bit. I just had my bowl of Vector today and a glass of orange juice. I didn't have any Vector the whole time I was in North Bay. I was starting to miss it. So I'm like, yes, I can have my Vector today. Get back to my normal routine. Hey, William Burning the Tires, welcome, and Kristen Fuller, hello. Burrito time. I could have gotten a burrito in North Bay, but I didn't. Maybe that's what I'll have tonight. When I lived in North Bay, there weren't any burrito places in town. But now there's several burrito places in town. I just haven't tried any of them yet there. What did I eat in North Bay? I mostly just ate whatever my mom made for me. It was just some old-fashioned mom's home cooking, so I enjoyed it. I did get some Greco's pizza. Yes, I did on my last day there. Made a stack of protein pancakes. I'd be disappointed if you didn't, Felicity. They took a pic. How big was the stack of pancakes? I took a pic of my Greco's pizza, Felicity. I don't know if you saw that or not. Look at that and tell me if that doesn't look like delicious pizza. He'll send it nice. All right, I'll definitely check that out. Well, if I ever figure it out, I'll teach you. You got hungry just looking at that pizza? Yeah, I don't blame you. So did I, and I literally just had it. It's like, now I want it again. There's the one about to overtake its neighbor there within the next couple of months, or even less. Maybe the next month even. It's rising at a rate of about 1 floor a week. So it looks like it might have about 5 or 6 floors at the most before it overtakes its neighbor. Carlos. That's why I work out.
There's 2 seats, you can choose one.
Yeah, although this won't be the tallest building in the city though. The one I showed earlier in the stream down at the foot of Yonge Street will be the tallest, and it'll be quite a bit taller than this one when it's topped out. You got a vector ad? That's weird. We're being listened to. Sometimes I'll talk about something with someone with my phone in my pocket or something like that. And then a little while later, that something that I was talking about will appear as an ad saying, "Buy me." Or it'll pop up as a recommended video on YouTube depending on what the thing was I was talking about, even with songs or something. If I mention an old song I hadn't heard in a long time by name, and I hadn't seen any YouTube videos of it, all of a sudden it'll there be popping up in my recommendations on YouTube. Greg, the Sky Tower will be 105 floors when it's topped out. Ha ha ha! What's up? I think he wanted to appear in my stream. Except he's blasting music. You just ruined the good vibes with the music. Oh no. I'm gonna keep on going. There goes Chuckles, right? Here is Charles Street. What's going on here? Not sure what the situation is there. Unfortunately, very many Easy Flash, very many. We might not have seen very many in the stream tonight, but that's just how it happens sometimes. But there are a lot, way too many than there should be. Hey, Learn to Live, hello. Nanny's Gelato on Charles Street, nice. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna cross to the other side. The pickup truck is making a turn. Crossed on over to the other side. Maybe they're getting close to taking down all this scaffolding over here. see the refurbished storefronts they did. I broke on through. How do I pronounce the pizza place? Greco's. It is Greco's Pizza and pasta. Not just pizza, they have pasta. They have all kinds of stuff there actually. They have a Mexican menu as well. They have really good pitas, really good nachos. I think their signature pizza is the gourmet pizza. I didn't get that. That was just a cheese and sauce pizza that I got, but the gourmet pizza is outstanding. Hey, Pine Sol's here. Who sang that? That was The Doors. Oh, Pizzioio. I thought you were talking about Greco's in North Bay, since we were all talking about that earlier. I think it's something like Pizzioio. Yeah, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. There he was going on about Greco's. we weren't even talking about Greco's.
I love you so much.
Right. Bloor Street. Walking west on Bloor Street.
Sit there.
Thiago Franca, hey, hello. We were just enjoying the pleasant fall temperatures tonight here in Toronto. Glad you could catch the stream. Music Channel 29, yeah. Channel 29 was the channel for much music in North Bay too, with the cable provider we had there. I think it's still Channel 29 depending on what cable provider you use, if you still have cable, that is. Hey Bode, how you doing? It is a good Monday evening. Bucky Smith, hello, welcome. The Tom Green Show was on the Comedy Channel, I think. Originally it was on a Rogers community channel in Ottawa. But then when he became popular, he ended up on the comedy channel in Canada, and then on MTV in the United States. I took the Ontario Northland bus to North Bay. That's the only bus that goes to North Bay.
I know your secret.
All right. I don't drive. I'm a lifelong sort of urban walker, transit user type person. Even in North Bay, I was like that. But now that I live here, it's just sort of like a way of life, I guess. North Bay? No, it's not 8 hours. It's only about 3.5 hours north of Toronto. Not too far. On a bus, it might take closer to 8 hours because the bus stops in every little rinky-dink town along the way, including my bus ride home last night. Although it wasn't 8 hours, it was about 5.5 hours because it stopped in literally every town. The Milk Run. And if you speed a bit, you can make the drive in about 3 hours, which many people do. I don't recommend speeding, but it does get you there quicker. Bloor, Yorkville. What do I do in Toronto? Well, actually, this is what I do. I used to have a regular job that I went to 5 days a week and all that jazz, but now this is my job. It took 5 years for me to make this my job, but some people didn't take them that long, but that's how long it took me, but I'm okay with that. Hey, welcome back, Canadian Vasily. Or maybe you've been here all along. So now we're going south down Bay Street. We went north up Yonge, now south down Bay. Yeah, Thunder Bay, now that's a long drive. That's like a 16-hour drive from Toronto. But that's not to be confused with North Bay. This little geographical tidbit always tends to blow a few minds. North Bay and Thunder Bay are both cities in northern Ontario, but the distance between North Bay and Thunder Bay is greater than the distance between North Bay and New York City. So you could drive to New York City in less time than it would take you to drive to Thunder Bay from North Bay. That's how big northern Ontario is.
was, so wide, let me have my ass in. Alright, wow, I was rolling.
What is my battery? Wow, 82%. My battery is rocking it tonight here. Almost 2 hours into the stream, I still have 82%. I almost can't believe it. This must be perfect temperature for my battery to have optimal performance. The battery doesn't like when it's too hot or when it's too cold, right? I guess we're in the Goldilocks zone for streaming right here. Kiwi fruit guy. I don't know if I'll ever be doing a 10-hour stream. 5 hours is possible because I've done almost 4.5 hours before. So I could see a 5-hour stream being possible sometime. Although, once you get into those lengths of streams, I don't know. Do you really want to watch a 5-hour stream? I don't know. I know some people do. I know some streamers stream for longer than that. I don't think I would watch a 5-hour stream. Not continuously. I might leave it and then come back later. You know, take an hour break and then come back later. "3 hours max," says Greg. Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely put it on as a background thing if you just want to lay there and veg out, I guess. Not have to really participate in the chat or anything like that. And that's true also, Canadian Vasily, that's true. You get people from different time zones who might pop in also. Once all your watchers in your own time zone have tapped out, you still have some other time zones where they'll tap in, right? As long as you can keep up the energy levels and the, you know, the good vibes and all that for that long, then I guess more power to you. Keep things hopping along. Thank you for watching my stream right after Johnny's. I know a lot of people do that also. So you're still watching a lot of streaming hours, whether it's the same person or not. Hey, Chris Mills, hello. All right, here's Wellesley Street. Let's go down Wellesley. I'm not going to keep going down Bay. That'll just take us back down to the part of downtown we were already at. I can still hear the protest down there though. Maybe they're around Nathan Phillips Square now. Henry streamed all night. Yeah, he did the Nuit Blanche, right? From like 12 till 7 a.m. I watched a little bit of that. I was in North Bay, just chilling on that night. I watched some of T-Shod's stream also. And I think also Travel Fun 69 was streaming Nuit Blanche, so I checked that one out too. I knew I was going to miss Nuit Blanche this year, but I wasn't too concerned about it. It's sort of a hard thing to capture, you know, in a stream or even in a pre-recorded video. Everything's all spread out all over the place. It's just a lot of trudging from one thing to another. And when you get to the installations, they're not always terribly engaging to look at from a perspective of like watching it on a video, say. It's much better in person, I think. Hey Linda, hello. I don't know if I already said hello or not. Yeah, it doesn't transfer well to video. I would say that's a good way to sum it up. That's the sort of thing you just have to come out and see for yourself. Alright, we're back at Yonge, but I'm going to keep on heading along Wellesley Street. About to hit 2 hours, another minute. We were just here earlier, but now we're going in another way. It's Yonge Street, na na na. All the best to your oldest sister, Peter. I hope she makes a full recovery.
Big farm? Does that make you my dad?
Here is Wellesley Station. Well, the signal's been holding up stupendously tonight, so that's good. I don't think I've seen it drop below full strength at all. Oh, her husband's in the hospital. Sorry, Peter. I misread that. So I hope her husband makes a full recovery on the 7th floor. And your niece in St. Petersburg. Yeah, I hope the hurricane bypasses really loses strength by the time it goes through that area. Sometimes they lose some steam when they hit land, right? We can always hope that's going to be the situation. So that chopper flying over the area, probably keeping an eye on the protest, having a live news feed. Got a fire truck coming our way. Category 5, wow. Holy moly, he blasted the siren just as he was driving past.
The 70% is just
Yet again.
My ears already took a beating the other night at that concert. It was just a small venue, like a restaurant bar type place. And man, the punk band that opened up, Tall Pork, the amps were cranked, man, and I was pretty close too. I used to go to a lot of shows, as you know, before, but I would always bring earplugs with me, just, you know, to make sure my ears had a little bit of protection. I didn't that time, and I definitely felt the effects afterwards. My hearing was dulled for quite a while after that. I think it's sort of back to normal now, though, thankfully. When is my next stream after today? I'm not exactly sure. I always stream within 3-4 days. So probably either 3 or 4 days from now. The odd time I might stream after a couple of days, depending on the situation. That sounds like a good idea, Devin. You never did, Jenny? How's your hearing? It's crossing Church Street. Check that out. What's in there? What's in that glowy box? Is it a amenity of some sort? An amenity level? So like a gym there, maybe? I wonder what's in there. It's quite a ways up. Yeah, tinnitus, that's no joke. A lot of rock stars suffer from that now. I think Pete Townsend from The Who famously suffered from tinnitus because they were considered one of the loudest rock bands of their time. Yeah. Yeah. The Who had a reputation for being louder than any other rock band in the 60s, so the Beatles specifically wrote Helter Skelter to try to outdo them. They were like, let's make a song that is louder than anything The Who has ever done. So that's what Helter Skelter was. And they got blisters on their fingers. Yeah, mainly Ringo. Lamb of God. Yeah, well, now there are lots of ridiculously loud bands. Take things to an absurd level. Not to mention the equipment they use now is on another level compared to what they were using 60 years ago. I'm talking about live shows anyway.
I was invited to dodgeball because she knows that I can throw a ball. And I'm shit, by the way. Because she was like lacking players. And so maybe, who knows, maybe she made it on that list and I was like, well, girl, come with me. Oh shit. Well.
And we're at Jarvis Street. We still go to metal shows, donkey balls, yeah. I haven't been to a metal show in quite a long time. I used to go to them regularly though. Hey, welcome beneath the green veil. No relation to behind the green door. I'd never been to the Key of Bala or whatever it's called. I know they had a lot of concerts there. Never saw any shows there. That's a good question, Jenny. Well, we still have 300 people watching, over 2 hours in. Just extend a welcome once again to anyone who might have just joined the stream recently. Glad you could catch it. Hope you stick around to watch future streams. Hit subscribe and like and all that good stuff. Notification bell. That's right, Devin Sullivan. Tell all your friends and even your worst enemies, as I used to say, about my channel. Just message your worst enemy and go, hey, you should check out this Ken Continuum YouTube channel. Wonder what sort of reply you would get. You've been to this Rabba, Jenny? Yeah? One of a zillion Rabbas now around downtown. snorted powdered sugar with Ozzy. 1979, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I'd say that's the perfect time in rock and roll history to be snorting powdered sugar, especially with Ozzy. If it was 1989, I would have been skeptical about that story, but 1979, I totally buy it. Hey, Jay DeJeron is here. Hello. This is one of my favorite apartment buildings downtown, like old historic apartment buildings. This is Sherbourne Street, the infamous Sherbourne. The Sherbourne bus. Heading north up Sherbourne. Why infamous? It's just one of the streets that people always say is, you know, to be avoided. Like, oh, Sherbourne Street. Oh, don't walk down there. They're mainly talking about further south, though, down around Dundas or Queen. And not without justification. It is interesting down there. I've done many videos walking through there on many occasions. I've never had any real problem, just the occasional comments or people saying stupid things. Jay DeJeron knows me a bit too well, I think. She knows where all my nearby grocery stores are.
Are you on live stream?
Yeah, YouTube.
How much
Yeah.
views?
Right now, almost 300. Yeah. They don't want to be seen by 300 people riding their scooter as a trio. We look ridiculous. We know we look ridiculous. Please don't show us on YouTube. Yeah, we're back on the east side of downtown again. We started the stream on the east side, down by Regent Park. But now we're at St. Jamestown here. And strangely enough, there was a fresco right near where I began the stream at Dundas and Parliament. And now there's a fresco right here near Sherbourne and Wellesley. So from one fresco to another by way of the St. Lawrence Market area and Yonge Street and Bloor Yorkville. I think I've reached the end of the stream here, because yes, I will be popping in and picking up a few things before I head home. Yeah, I need some food. Need to restock my snackage and all that sort of thing for the next several nights. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed the Monday evening stream around downtown. I was very happy to be back in Toronto. I hope you're all happy to see me wandering around my city once again. So thank you once again to everyone who turned out tonight. Thank you to the mods for being awesome as they always are, the mod squad extraordinaire. And thank you to all those who sent support. Very generous. And to all the new channel members, welcome. Thanks again for gifting all those channel members, John and everyone else. I'll be streaming again in the next 3 or 4 days, as I said. And I'll be premiering a video tomorrow evening, so I hope you can all check that out around 7:15 p.m. So until next time, I will continue. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone. Cheers until next time. I'm going to head inside here now. All right, bye everyone. Yoink.